Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another one. Today we're going to be swapping dashes out in a white car because the dash in that car is kind of torn up and it's a lot of broken clips and stuff like that. We're also going to be removing the passenger side airbag and a cruise control unit. Really don't have much need for the cruise control unit because I'm running an NRG wheel and it doesn't have the provisions to run the OEM cruise control. So let's get started. Alright, so to get this airbag out, underneath the dash, I'm going to insert some footage here from the last video. So up under the dash on the glove box side, you'll see 1, 2, 3, 4. I would disconnect the battery before messing with the connector or anything. So after you take out those 4 bolts to get it off the support bracket, the clip right here, you just pull it back and that'll come off. So then you'll have bolt here, and on this side you want to loosen both of those up. So once you have the 2 nuts off, you have these clips here and here. You just want to squeeze them and push down at the same time. So now that you have the airbag out, notice this thing weighs a lot. So basically you're going to have 8 bolts, 4 here and 4 on this side. So basically just take those off. They're 8mm, so I'm going to do that real quick and show you the next step. So once you have the nuts all off, you're just going to pull these little brackets off. Probably have to pry them up. That's one side. Flip it over. This isn't going to blow up, so don't worry about that. Alright, so now that that's off, I'll try to get you a good shot. So, right here you'll see the plastic lip where I'm flexing with my fingers. That's on both sides. So basically, you're going to take your screwdriver, put it in there. And you want to pry it past the bolts, and then the whole airbag will drop. So I'm going to do that real quick and I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. Alright, so basically I started at one end, and I'll just pried it back, pushing back on the airbag. So once you get one full size popped up, you can just lean it back and the whole airbag's out. Now you have an airbag delete tray. Still looks factory and it weighs absolutely nothing. It'll clip right back in because of the clips here. So if you decide to tuck your fuse box, now you have plenty of room. And then when you put this back on, when you put this guy back on, you can just pop it out and have access to your fuse box if you decide to tuck it. So this is what the plastic cover looks like when you take it off. The screw was on that side. This dusty part was the top. And this is the driver's side screw right here. And right back down here, you'll see the airbag module, or the computer or brain or whatever you want to call it. So it has T30 Torx bits on it. 1, 2, and on this side it has another one right there and one back there, and I believe that's it. And it also, now that I'm looking, has another one down there that's, I believe, a ground for it. So you got 5 total that you need to take out. So I'm going to remove those, and then we'll start removing the driver's side harness of the SRS system. Alright, so once you get the 5 Torx bits out, this thing is really loose now. So going to come up on steering column support. You're just going to follow it back to the fuse box, removing the clips. One here, one here. There's probably one up in the back over here, and it kind of swoops under the steering column. Basically, it's any yellow connector. This for the SRS system. So it's either going to be wrapped in yellow tape like this, or it's going to have a yellow connector. So you want to follow that all the way back and remove all those, and that way we'll pull this out and it'll be easier for me to get this carpet out. Alright, so this is the driver's side SRS harness. This one right here came up under the steering column, plugged into this connector here, and this is basically goes into the steering wheel. But since I have an aftermarket steering wheel, it's useless to me now. These three went into the fuse box. I couldn't figure out how to get the clips undone, so I just cut the wires. And once you have that, I cut the carpet because I'm getting rid of this carpet right now. So, and you could just pull all this out, and there you have it. Trash SRS system. While I have the dash out, I'm going to remove the cruise control. It's on this bracket right here that hooks to the pedal. There's the little cable. I'm going to disconnect because it's probably way easier to do it now than when the dash is back in. And then I'll remove that unit from under the hood. So pulling the cruise control unit is pretty easy after you detach it from the pedal. Here's a unit here. It's right next to the power steering pump. If you follow the cable, it'll come to this cable holder here. Follow it back to the firewall, and it'll be that hole right there. You just want to turn this piece 90 degrees and pull the cable come out. Over here you have one electrical connector. You have 1, 2, 3 bolts. Once you pull that, you're done. Alright, so the dash out of the silver car is now installed in this car. Also the carpet, because it was like light gray carpet in this car. It kind of looked like crap. Also installed a power acoustic touchscreen radio. The model's PD627B. That's pretty nice. Bluetooth. A lot nicer than the old Sony unit that was in this car before. It also has backup camera. No, it's kind of hard to see because of the glare. But once the unit starts up, have all the basic stuff. Radio, it's DVD player, USB, aux, telephone, SD card, stuff like that. Pretty nice for what it is. It was only $100 on eBay. I'll show you where I got the camera mounted. So here's where I have the rear camera mounted. I just made a little L bracket that bolts behind the license plate, and then the wire runs inside the car right with the same harness as the license plate bulbs. Car's super dirty. I'm about to take it to get washed. So that's pretty much going to wrap this video up. It was a quick little video because I didn't really want to make another video how to take out the dash and reinstall it, but I did that on this car this week. Since the dash was out, I pulled all the airbag wiring and the passenger airbag, and also the cruise control, because the steering wheel I'm using doesn't have provisions for the OEM cruise control stuff, so I figured just clean up the engine bay a little bit. So that's going to be it. So until next time, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.